Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. No way through, so back it comes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Goulet is in a really good position out wide. Goulet! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Goulet has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of...
Oh, that is asking for trouble! And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Works it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now this could be a chance. Rafinha. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Albert Ferrer looking to get on the end of this. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good-looking ball. Out to the right. Fired deep towards the back post. And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. It's their second corner of the game. And the volley. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Julie distributed tidily, and that could set him on his way. Great hit! It's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bale. And here's Bale. Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Lewandowski. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Julie. Mbappe. Real chance! And it's in! Two up and threatening to pull clear. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi. Bale. Got a shot away. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
5 minutes till the break. Well read, nice interception. Triol. That'll be a throw. Triol.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running. Messi. That's very neat. Nedved. And that's aimed into the middle. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Nedved with the short one. Lovely feet. That is good strength. Now it's Nedved. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Pedri goes on a run down the left wing. Nedved. Messi. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Bale. Oh, good-looking ball. Luis Suarez. He could be in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gets a good foot in there.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Bale. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bale. Nedved. Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Luis Suarez. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Goalkeeper's ball. Can he get it through? And that has put paid to that. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Costa Curta has given away a free kick. Ronaldinho. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Nedved. Griezmann. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Conte. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Suarez.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Is number 13.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Beckham. Played into space out wide. Costa Curta. Puyol. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. In with the challenge. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Puyol has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. So it's going to be another corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Messi goes short. Oh, what a climb!
Match was 71,000.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Messi. Nedved. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Beckham. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's good vision.
Borussia Dortmund showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. And it's Bale. Cafu. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ronaldinho. Cafu wins the duel this time. Now it's Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly. Maldini. Shifted upfield. That's a super give and go. Big header! And he's gone looking for safety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution.
That's been drilled forward. Driving on and making good progress. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. He is through here. Beckham. He gets big. Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being...
Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution in progress.
Ah, he's given it away.
There will be 3
Kaká.
minutes added time.
Messi succumbs to the pressure. And the number on the board is 3. Bale. Nunez. And it's Beckham. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
pinches it off him. Stojkovic. And here's Mbappe. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Looks for the finish. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Stojkovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Griezmann. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. And it's been given away. Stojkovic! Just off target. And it's Ronaldinho. No, he refuses to take the bait. Pedri. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Stojkovic climbs up big.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No goals as yet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, lovely. Griezmann. And a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. 30 minutes gone. Mbappe. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Stojkovic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta cuts it out. Cavani can be a real threat inside the box. And the keeper takes decisive action. Mbappe. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Some resolute defending there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, here's a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Borussia Dortmund just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Borussia Dortmund leading 1-0 at the break.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 18, Ronaldinho.
So off we go once more.
Number 21.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And it's Griezmann. Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's intervened well there. So what can they make of this? And that has been cleared.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great hit! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Beckham. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. Julie. And he's tried one! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that settles it.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bastoni. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. Pedri. Griezmann. Koundé. And that could set him on his way. That's an excellent interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pedri. Chance! And how did he not make it four?
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
For Borussia Dortmund, number 9, Griezmann. Number 6, Mbappe. Number 17, Zakaria. Coming on the field, number 25, Messi. Number 7, Owen. Number 13, Chouameni.
It's their second corner of the game. Nemecha tries to clear. And now a sudden chance. Puyol! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
No, again, there's no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Owen. Threads one in. Pedri. Nice interception, well timed. Borussia Dortmund are almost home and dry now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Minutes left. Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Could be dangerous. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great...
Oh, that is our real chance! And it's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Terrible error, duly punished. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Beckham. Van Basten. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that's well spotted. Looks to the other side. Succumbs to the pressure. Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's down to business here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bale is sharing after that one. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Cruyff. He's having a go. Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim. It's Bale! Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's found a way past.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that.
Up he goes! Goal! Inter! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 32.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bale has a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Costa Curta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ronaldinho. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gently done. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. And it's lofted through here. Vieri. Griezmann. Zanetti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aim forwards. That's played into space. And here's Vieri. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicked it back promptly. He's gone forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Bale looks to get on the end of this. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Griezmann. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Vieri looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used this. And the finish! And one more try! A whisker high.
Cruyff probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Hits one!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, not quite. Pedri. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
And now, I'd just like
That's
to
a really
read out
interesting
our
game, and they head in
friends
at
who celebrated
half-time
their
at
birthdays
1-1.
today. Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 18.
Inter Milan kick off the second half.
Coming on the field is
Vieri,
number 21,
decent hit!
Ludovic Jolie.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Julie, Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bale. Zanetti. Inter Milan have reclaimed it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pull it. Vieri, well read, and the danger is averted. Griezmann, well read, nice interception. Thuram. And that's a goal kick. He's looking for the runner here. Floated through. Now it's Bale. Ah, such a clever touch. Great hit! It's a loose ball. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Zakaria put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
Time for a change in
17,
personnel.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Shifted upfield.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti. Oh, this looks sharp. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hoisted in. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Griezmann. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Shot a goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Griezmann demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
So,
9.
time for changes on
Griezmann.
both sides, actually.
Number 6.
Well, this is what...
Mbappe.
It's Adriano! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 71 minutes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Adriano.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Koundé, spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Defending of the desperate variety. In with the challenge. Dink through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fiddles it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Last ditch to... Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 5, Conte. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's found some space here. Real chance. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Carlos, he's got tall. Yamal has it out wide and in big header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Inter clear
Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Messi might just make this. Bale. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yamal. It's a sweet ball that. Puyol makes the interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Adriano! And he's heaved it away.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looks to clip it forward. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to gift it back. Out again for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That's good vision. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, great chance! And that has been knocked clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a good run down the right. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Turns and goes, Bale! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bale. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Well, played right into his path. He's got a... Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. No way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Bale.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chips it through. Abiati getting this one clear. No goals as yet. Bale. Oh, good ball. Locatelli. Griezmann. Bale. And it's Bale. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Half an hour played now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, we expected better, and so did... He's got the shot away! That's another chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Borussia Dortmund really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So, what can they make of this? And he's been shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. He won't be happy with that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's a chance. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's Bale! Gets his pass away. Griezmann. Now it's Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really...
And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 18, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field is...
Here we go again.
Number 21,
Borussia Dortmund carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Rivaldo. The message is clear, none shall pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Locatelli. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It'll be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That is good alertness. Rice. Mbappe. Borussia Dortmund just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And he's heaved it away. Zakaria promptly onto that, and that is that. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Hakimi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Locatelli. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he welcomes it in.
This is what good chemistry...
Bale! It's off target and by quite a way.
Borussia Dortmund just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Coming on to replace him is number 13, Chouameni.
And it's Rivaldo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, important interception. Julie carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mbappe finds himself offside.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Coming on the field is number 25, Messi.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. It's run loose here. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 8, Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number 23,
Kimmich.
Joshua Kimmich.
Nice defending, physical and effective. And here's Bale. Julie! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, a delicate chip through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Messi. That is great defending, so alert. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Julie. Messi. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Borussia Dortmund could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Saka. And that is that. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Belletti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he was quick to react. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation.
Bale! And the ball, oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zakaria. Nicely weighted ball. Bale. That's going to go a long way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kante gets good distance on it. Oh, it's come loose. Bale. Oh, they can break here. And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well timed, excellent interception. Almost half an hour in now. Pedri. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bale! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's having a go. He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a goal kick. Griezmann. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Belletti. Bale. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's managed to get free. Puyol gets it away. Vinicius Junior! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's a fine interception. Conte! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Ah, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
It's Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Bale. Pedri. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Borussia Dortmund head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 15.
Second period then underway.
Messi.
Bale. Bale! Just sails past the upright.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Batistuta. Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this...
He's had a shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, it's an inspired substitute. It's Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's got tall. Well, now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bale! Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Could be danger here. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Griezmann. Mbappe. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And Batistuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri, that is a great pick out. Steaming on goalwards.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pass is short and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Mbappe! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try. Oh, the ball's run loose here. This might spell danger. And he's had a hit. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Gently done. Mbappe chasing after it. That's a shade optimistic. Looking for the runner. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Time for a change in personnel. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Borussia Dortmund surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Quality ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That has been cut short. Interesting ball. Mbappe! Pass is just off target. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that... And Batistuta! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Mbappe! Oh, good ball. Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's Bale! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well read, and the danger is... And that's that. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper.
Great hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Neymar. Van Bronckhorst. And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's through here. Has a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Iniesta. Here's Nedved. Ronaldinho. Little pass back. Ronaldinho! Some front-footed pressing going on here. Can he put it away?
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bale. Pedri. Maldini calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Thuram. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a set.
Now the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Puyol cuts it out. Thuram. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Puyol. Neymar might just make this. Well, that has not gone well. He's found a way through. It's Bale! And one more try! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Thuram. Messi. Nedved. Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Messi. Played over towards the opposite flank. Deftly done. Van Bronckhorst. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they win it back again. And the counter is on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maldini. Van Bronckhorst. Neymar. Thuram. Interesting ball. He could be in here. Bastoni. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice sequence of passes, this. The ball has bounced loose now. Played back in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Julie. No way through there. Van Bronckhorst. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Could be danger here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's clever. Eto'o! And that is wildly off target.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neymar. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bale.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Iniesta. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar! Oh, within an inch or two.
Neymar probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Costa Curta. Julie chasing after it. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale. Darwin. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Zakaria. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Borussia Dortmund must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Neymar. But it's Thuram. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a mighty effort! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Marcó en el minuto 87 el dorsal 10. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well read, and the danger is averted. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge. Now this could shot at goal! He has done it! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control.
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's lost his man here. An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking, it's Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Interesting ball. Bale. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Bale, and it's Ronaldinho. Hits one! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And it's been given away. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Nedved. Pass is just off target. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Pedri. Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nedved goes short. Now it's Pedri. Shapes to shoot! Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. Decent hit! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Bale had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Gilberto Silva attempts a clearance. Looks for the finish. Spectacular save. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Can he get onto this? Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. Bale. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Gilberto Silva. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Koundé. Bale. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated.
Pedri! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Griezmann. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Adams cuts it out. It's a good-looking cross. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Played out to the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. Borussia Dortmund still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Nunez! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Borussia Dortmund really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. And here's Eto'o. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Nedved. Pedri. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Cambio de jugadores.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bale. Now Gilberto Silva. Eto'o finds himself offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He's beaten Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shifted upfield. He's in plenty of space here. Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Gilberto Silva, and it's Eto'o.
Messi really added the width there.
And now the hit! Terrific save by Abbiati! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Mateus with the short one. Oh, nice touch.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Bale. Bellingham. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Mateus aimed beyond the defence. Chance for the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their third corner.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Bastoni. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And the header! And that has been clubbed away. A real chance. Shot at goal! Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund have definitely started much...
And Batistuta! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the...
Manchester United have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's gone forward. Now it's Bale. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Forwards and with intent. Mbappe! And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's really well cleared. Great hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, well timed.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Borussia Dortmund, can he finish? Sticks it away. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. He's beaten them, and the finish! Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri goes looking wide, and that could set him on his way. Ronaldinho!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blush.
Ronaldinho! And he's really put himself on the line here. They're up to 5 corners now. He's got tall. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Oh, what a climb! Beckham gets rid without sophistication. Very nicely done. Bellingham simply refused to be outdone there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa puts his foot on the gas. Now who's going to be first to this? He's picked his way through.
Added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Oh, they can break here. Batistuta. It's Rivaldo! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Borussia Dortmund head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good.
David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bale. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Rivaldo. Well read, nice interception. Played back in. Costa Curta promptly onto that. And that is that. Belts one. Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Koundé. And he's intervened well there. Zakaria. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the shot could be on. It's Griezmann! It's a lucky 7th corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Got a shot away! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Spread it left. Back into the middle. Great position. He's had a hit! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
1,649.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Adams clears. Bellingham. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Borussia Dortmund, number 9, Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Olise.
Bale considers his options, and this an opportunity to pull level. Oh, crossbar! Cleared without hesitation. Ronaldinho! And that was very necessary. Oh, that's nice. Olise, well seen. Saw that coming.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. The ball has bounced loose now. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. It's fallen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund,
It's their second corner of the game.
country, number 17, Zakaria. Coming on the field,
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
number 13,
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Played back in. Rooney. Kvaratskhelia.
And it may do the trick.
And he's there to clear it. Rooney. And it's Rooney. And he's got the beating of his man.
Such good technique.
He's had it taken off him. Messi. Into the last 5 minutes. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Aviati catches it safely.
3 minutes added
Fourth
time.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Puyol. Koundé. Mbappe. And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.